Welcome back, guys. Today I've got to install and a review for you. I picked up a bidet, something that is used by most other countries, not by America though, and is much more sanitary than using toilet paper. Alright guys, so here's what I have. I have the, I'm going to say it wrong, Luxe Bidet Neo 120. I bought it off of Amazon. It was $35. After shipping it came to $39, free shipping. You have the owner's manual. That thread sealant and those two water supply lines for the toilet, that's my stuff. I was gonna replace my supply line anyways. It does come with the toilet sense. Here's the actual bidet itself. The 120 has the nozzle cleaning feature and just a regular wash feature along with the water pressure. It is cold only. The Neo 110 does not have the nozzle cleaning feature. Basically, it has a guard right here, and it will spray water on the nozzle behind it to clean it off. On the 110, it's just a regular jet only, that it shuts itself back up. Then as you go up to the different levels, you'll get dual nozzle for women and the actual cleaning cycle also. Then the highest model has the actual hot and cold water, but still non-electric. This unit is also non-electric. The box is nothing special. So with that said, they gave us Teflon tape. I have my own. I'm not going to use it. Most likely I'll use my own. Here's the diverter valve. On the older styles, they had plastic. There's a lot of complaints about it. This is metal, so I was happy to see that. I did go by Lowe's to see if they had one, and I guess this is not something carried by some of your local supply stores. So if you need another one, you may have to get offline. You may check your local supply store. This is the supply line to the bidet from that water from the water supply line where this is going to be hooked up to. And thankfully it does have a wing nut. Like, it'll tighten that. See how it locks on there, and the back side of this locks onto that fitting. So with that said, I'm not going to show you the full installation. There are probably hundreds of other videos showing it. I'm just going to show you guys the highlights. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get this install started, and I'll be back. Alright guys, just a quick rundown of what's going to have to happen. What you do first before you install a bidet is you're going to shut your water supply off that way, because you're going to be removing that fitting from the bottom of the toilet. And then in my case, this whole line is going to be replaced. So I'll be taking it off from right here. There's not right there and up there to replace it. You're going to flush the toilet one last time to get all the water up, because again, when you let this go, water is going to go everywhere. So drain the tank. You're going to move the toilet seat, because you got to put the bidet under here. And so with that said, I'm going to get that stuff done. I'll be back when that's finished. Alright guys, just real quick, I wanted to step in on something. Got the seat off, of course, down here. I actually just came from my apartment with a 12-inch line. I went down to a 9. It was hard to get from the valve up to this fitting. Since I use a 9, it was pretty hard. 12 may or may not be easier to do, but just know that you can flex that around till you get it in there. It may be a little bit of work, but it will go in there. That said though, just wanted to update you on that, show you guys where we're at. So I'll be back on the next step, which will be the bidet installation part. So I'll be back when that's ready. Alright guys, I'm back. So I've got it installed. I've got it all mounted down. It does have a self-cleaning feature, which is right here. I've got it kept on. Make sure you hear it click, or it'll spread the bidet. That keeps the nozzles off. I'm going to keep it on the self-cleaning just in case I actually bump it. I don't want to spray myself. I actually did spray myself. I was coming in here and I was trying to use the nozzle cleaner, but I didn't have enough all the way. So I was on wash it and I turned it on and don't do that. As far as installing it, it's pretty straightforward. So you got your supply line down there. You hook it to. And again, you don't need to just replace the supply line. I did that because it needed to. I put the T in, which connects the spine, then the bidet line up to here. I have flushed it a lot to make sure there's no leaks. And everything's tight. Again, there's tools with it. One thing I want to you guys know, see that white fitting up there? On top of that, that does spin that whole float assembly. I moved it too much and it pulled the fill line off of the float. And yeah, it just made a mess. I just had to clean it up and put it back on. So if you do that, be careful about that. Other than that, went together pretty easily. Again, when it comes to Teflon tape versus pipe dope, I use pipe dope. Do what the manufacturer says though. Again, it works pretty good. It does hit right on target. I was worried I'd have to adjust a little bit, but I didn't. It worked fine. So with that said, that is the installation of the Neo 120 from Luxe Bidet. If you have any questions for me, any comments, anything you want me to review or try, put down in the comments. With that said, thank you guys for watching. You have a great night.